All right, I cut it off short because we are live.
Yeah.
Welcome. It is, I guess, barely still WooWoo Wednesday on the West Coast, where I believe we have Calix and Hans joining us from, correct?
24 minutes.
West Coast, late night, but we are here.
Aren't
and
you West Coast?
the topic
West Coast
of the
All
night,
right.
vampires.
Yeah,
Right?
let's talk about vampires.
Well,
Yeah.
it started out as a joke of Hans asking earlier today what we were going to talk about, and I randomly replied, the Coco
Chocula.
giving Coco to
John
children,
Sub.
and it went dark from there. And
I rolled with it because vampires are an interesting subject.
John Sub says Hans better be good.
And well, John's, it is good. I emailed you the link if you wish to join. And yeah, tonight we got Calix on for the first time.
Yeah, thank you. It's
Right? You're a big fan of the Hans Day, so we got the
Yeah.
Hans.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fold.
I've always called it WooWoo Hans Day.
Oh shit!
It just sounds cool as fuck. I don't know. Makes sense.
So Hans, you were talking to me about the vampire symbology a bit and how much it is used in modern marketing. You want to get in a bit on that to start off? Or?
So, as your crowd might know, I do a lot with occult symbology. Occult just means hidden, but in the symbols of today, there's a lot in our logos. So,
wait, what was it? Can you repeat that? Sorry.
I said there's a lot in our logos with occult symbology, even today.
Oh yeah.
So you look at something like Bacardi rum. Well, this is interesting because Bacardi logo is a vampire bat.
Yeah, I saw that. That's wild.
Right. So that's a natural, the nature's version of the vampire bat, and that they're putting it in there. And what are they saying? Is the Bacardi is alcohol? Is it sucking your life force?
Right, it's rum. It's sugar alcohol. Even more interesting. Anyway, but
are the glasses too much?
No, they look good. Looks like got some bright light there. Well lit.
All right.
So, growing up in South Asia, in Nepal, India, this is where a lot of the vampire bat come from. So, in Kathmandu.
Right here, baby.
Welcome, John.
What's up, brother?
Good morning. Hello.
Good day.
Oh.
Cracking. Where you at? It looks like you're in night vision. You got infrared.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you loud and clear, John.
Good. Yeah, no, go ahead. Continue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so in Kathmandu, downtown near it's off of Durbar Square, the King's Way, going into Tamil, the tourist area, there's a tree that has these huge vampire bats. And so vampire bats are very accustomed to South Asia, India, Nepal, this region, Pakistan. And so where do these legends and lores come from? Well, interesting. There are a few that come out of Nepal. So one of them is called Kuchkundi. So she's a woman that has died. So it's always somebody that's replacing somebody else, right? And she stands on the side of the road wearing a white sari, which usually means there's a death in the family.
Are you going to get demonetized for this?
Yeah, no vaping. Jeez.
Nobody's going to get demonetized.
All right. Sorry. Go on, Hans. My bad.
She stands on the side of the road, but nobody notices that her feet are backward, and she cries, "Oh, please help me! Please help me!" And so the unsuspecting farmer or somebody driving by in their car will stop. Oh my God, a woman in white! Oh, I've got to stop and help this woman. And she seduces him back to a hole in the ground in the forest or in the jungle, and basically devours his soul.
They were
And
vampires, ladies at first.
This
Well,
is
it's like a
Kuchkundi.
soul-
Yeah, this is
a
a soul
soul
sucker,
succubus.
a succubus. But this is kind of where vampires came from. Even in the Hindi philosophy, there's a character called Vitel or Vetel, and so he was what you would call a vampire soul. And so if you're going through a death and you're not put into the afterlife correctly, you're not buried correctly, you're not cremated correctly, there's something that goes wrong, your body and your spirit body are still activated and can be possessed by something else. And so this is called the Vetal. Yeah.
Okay.
And so Vikramyatya decided to tell his master, his yogi master, I will call in one of these characters who might be able to help us. And so he does. And his master decides that, oh, wow, because you called this in, if I sacrifice you, I will have now the power of this, energy. And so there's kind of a weird exchange there. But
Okay.
Why? Let me ask you this question real quick. I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but there's
no worries.
where I am. I'm live right here, like I'm holding 3 fingers up.
Yeah, we see ya.
I'm
Yeah,
holding
what's up?
3 fingers up right now.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's like at least a 3-second lag.
Yeah, there's a small lag between all the locations. Maybe
Latency?
it froze.
Oh,
I
there
think
is
it froze.
there is kind of a ripple. Yeah.
And not for me. Everything seems perfect.
Should
No,
I shut
Burney's having some
shut
issues.
something off? Should I click on something? Because that, it's like,
Not sure. It seems okay. But yeah,
Everything seems
Well-
synced up.
what Hans was saying of these ancient lores, and that there's very similar lores in even Western Canada, in the indigenous communities of these entities and in the forest, and that when you die, when your soul or spirit's transitioning over, that if it's not done right, that there's these different other entities, other beings, machines, or higher dimensional beings of sorts that
Bro, you're breaking
steal-
up, right?
steal your soul.
It was difficult to hear you.
I was breaking up.
Yeah. You're talking about Wyvern, right?
Yeah.
Something along these lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't really
Exactly.
hear you. I'm sorry.
Is it better with my camera off?
Yes.
It was just for that second.
no, it's
Yeah,
not the.
you went into like slow motion mode there, brother.
Mhm.
My bad. That's
No, not your bad. It's technology. We're having
frustrating.
weird sunspots. It's from
Yeah, right. It's the sunspots.
sunspots.
Anywho, Hans, do you want to continue with
Yeah.
your experience there?
Oh,
So Vic from he decided that he was going to entrance this Vital or Vital, right? So the Vital, that's interesting that the Vital is this immortal that's taking over the body of somebody that's not been performed correctly in death. So okay, that's an interesting aspect. So 24 times this guy gives him riddles that either he answers correctly, which would cut him from the spirit, or he doesn't answer because he doesn't know correctly, which would tether him still to the spirit, or he might know but he doesn't answer correctly, which would destroy him. So there's this like overlapping aspect, and so 24 times he goes through this, and the 25th time this entity, Vetal, tells him, hey, there was a great war, and my father met with the queen and I met with the queen and my father met with the princess, and we had relations and we had children. And so the princess and the king had, a woman child, and the young man, the prince, and the queen had a boy child. But he said this was not the case. The great Veda said that we would have a duality. And so basically he had two twins, and one was taught all of the knowledge but was abused. And the other was not taught any of the knowledge but was cuddled. And so the one that was taught all the knowledge that was abused would be the one that would be sacrificed so that the vampiric energy of the prince could absorb his vitality through the sacrifice. And so this is kind of where some of these stories begin, because even Dracula has a very similar story. Yeah,
that is the wildest story. I want to hear it again.
It has many parallels.
There's so much more to it.
I know.
There's me being on the East Coast of America.
What's up, John? Sup?
Could be what's affecting the connection.
Does that give it like a 5-second lag?
Let me cut out for a minute. Hold on.
There's always going to be some latency. A very low, ultra low latency.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, John. But yeah, like what Hans was describing there, I can't help but notice some similarities between the conspiracies of the endochrome or whatever stories that they say of taking the essence and whatnot.
Well, even think about the last Avatar movie. They're tunneling into the upper pineal gland of these whales to create what they call soma. We talked about this on a cast like 1,000 episodes ago. But it's interesting that's right there. That's something that's, why are they going after this pineal gland fluid in a whale that's gonna prolong life? And
right, like
they call it soma, and so the ancient Vedics also called this soma. And so what are vampiric aspects if not going after something like this in the life force of other beings? Soma.
Right, taking like the dark crystal.
Isn't that a
Ooh,
drug
good.
Is that where the drug word comes from? The stoma pills?
I love that movie.
That's a good question.
What's the name?
I've not heard of that. I'm up in Canada. I don't know. Landlocked. Don't know. But so it wasn't just for perfumes that they were hunting these whales. They actually had this other material that was part of a process they believed that would get them extended life.
Oh, in today's world, yeah, because they were hunting whales for oil and perfume. Right, correct. In today's world, yeah, because they were hunting whales for oil.
John, I think you have the YouTube still playing is what it is.
What is it, brother?
John, you got to turn the YouTube off. That's why you're having that 5-second delay that you keep hearing. It's because you have the YouTube.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah, you have to be off of YouTube. It's kind of
all
weird.
right. Sorry, John. I just muted you till you got close your YouTube. Let me know.
You have to use StreamYard's website.
There we go. Did you close the browser?
Right here.
Yeah, YouTube that you're watching prior. Yeah, I think it's fixed. I think we're good. All right.
Well, I like live. Hold on a second. Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can hear you loud and clear now. You're good.
All right, good. Yeah. Well, when it comes, how about this? How many fingers am I holding up?
All of them.
All right, good. All of them. That's
Yeah.
not really. I have more than 4 fingers.
Giving you guff, mate. All good.
Come on, you almost made me look at. You almost made me look at my hands. Yeah. See what happened to me? Yeah.
Got a
That's how
vampire that
live
came
this
and
is.
got you.
That's how live this is, right? And by the way, positive energy supersedes negative, right?
Yes, it sure does. I
Yes,
love that.
100%. 100%. And I'm not trying to take over this beautiful, beyond disgusting, awesome. And by the way, thank you, Burneye.
Man, no worries, John. Good to have you. But yeah, do continue about the energy, because a big part about vampirism is energy vampires, and a part of overcoming energy vampires is projecting the positive energy that overpowers and overcomes, and like you're saying. So please continue.
Yes. About I'm 46 years old, by the way, right? Okay. So when I was in my 20s, I dated this female, this chick, and she had a big old booty. She was not great looking chick, and we were about, I would say, how about this? I was about almost 9 months into this relationship, and then things started getting a little domestic with like mind games, right?
Yeah. The succubus style, right? Where they start manipulating and feeding off your energy.
Beautiful. And I'm not passive. I'm not anti-aggressive, but it's more like I can supersede the situation many times where I've not escalated myself into what because violence is a caveman type out into a situation. We can all beat somebody up or whatever, or we can all spit in somebody's face, or we can all use foul language and or run away and hide from it, right? Me, in this one situation, the details are absolutely basically irrelevant, the unimportant details, but here's the important details is this. So for no reason, me and this lady get into an argument for nothing, and I looked at her, I go, look, I go, hey, I go, I'm not, I go, I want you to leave. I want you to leave. Right? I want you to leave. I don't want any problems with you. I go, just go ahead and leave. I go, yeah, right. And she's screaming at me. And this is when Sprint telephone, no pun intended, had a voice memo thing where you could record a voice memo.
I got Chad. I know that timeline, right? That's
I'm not into, especially back then. So I go like this. I go, 911. I go, this is to myself. I go, this is domestic craziness. So I get on my phone, push the memo, and record this one-way argument. And I go like this. I go, I want you to leave. I don't want to argue with you. This is going to be sick. This is all. I don't lie. This might put goosebumps on everybody's MF and body. I go, I don't want to argue. I go, I don't want to fight. I go, I want you to leave. I go, you just got to go. I go, I'm not into fighting. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Boom. 2 minutes later, it leaves. Okay. 3 days later, my bro comes over. He's like, "Whoa, where's your girlfriend at?" I go, "What?" I go, "Where?" I go, "Fucking, she's not around here." I go, she's whatever. And we drank a couple beers, and I go, "Duck," I go, I go, "She's a psycho, right?" I thought I labeled her as a psycho, not a vampire, because I didn't know about this stuff. I go, "That bitch is crazy, dude." And he goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "What do you mean?" And I go, "Dude," I fucking recorded it on the fucking phone. He's like, "What?" I go, "Check this out." And I fucking went into the fucking phone and fucking pushed play. And listen to this. You hear me clear as a motherfucker. You hear me going, "I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. I just want you to leave." And then you hear that thing going.
The actual succubus, like coming out and like being triggered by your non-engagement and your non-compliance of it, right? And you breaking the cycle. That's huge.
Wow.
I got goosebumps right now.
I got goosebumps, right? Because you recorded the actual entity that was in her, and that it's that every human has both like an angel and a demon within them, and it's whether you become a positive person and you feed your angel, your higher self, or if you let yourself deteriorate and become a horrible monster of a person and feed that demon
and feed into him.
The two wolves, yeah.
I didn't know that story was leading up to that, bro. You had me on the edge of my seat. I was like, where the fuck is this guy
Vampires.
Yeah.
Straight up.
They'll suck your energy. You might, and I'm not saying this to you three, but what I'm saying is this, from self-experience, just because it's it looks like your mother and it talks like your mother doesn't mean that it's your mother.
Right.
And
the exorcisms, right, is what you're referring to, is that like you can literally be possessed by these outside entities if you like let your spiritual energy down, or if you're just in an unhealthy place, or encounter some things. There's lots of legends of like entering caves and coming back with a different personality or something.
Even the archons, Burneye. Yeah, so archonic energy, right? So if you let your spirits down through whatever you're doing, you can be possessed by an archonic energy.
Do you want to go more into the archons? This is something I find fascinating.
Well, they come out of the Nagamati scripts.
Nagamati scripts?
Yeah, so there was a cave found in Nagamati in Egypt. Legend tells that a young boy chased his sheep into this cave and found all these jars with papyrus in them. And his mother was like, "Oh, we can burn this in our fire," but somebody realized, "Oh my God, I don't know how this transcribed to that, but these are actually ancient scripts." And so the Nag Hammadi scripts became known as the Gnostic scripts. And so what do they foretell? Well, we're going to get canceled for this one.
That's okay.
The God that we know of as God or the Almighty is actually known as the Demiurge.
Is it God?
It's small g, right?
I heard something about that.
Yeah. So all of what was portrayed through its scripture is kind of demonic in a sense, but this is what we look at.
Yeah, what does it all mean? What
today's
if, like,
scriptures?
really,
and so
what
it's
if
like,
really
wait
the
a second.
God we think is good is not?
No, yeah.
That's a deep question.
It is,
What if
and so
lied to?
I can't go further, but that's
I
what I
know,
know
right?
about. That's
There.
what I know about
I'll
the
jump in.
Nagamati
I'll jump in real
scripts.
quick. I'll jump in real quick with no
All right,
disrespect.
cool, John Sub.
Trying to
I'd like
take
to
over
hear.
the whole.
I'm not a scholar in that.
Life experiences. Books are great, right? Books are great. You can read scriptures and books. I've read parts of the Bible and specifically Ezekiel, right? And I didn't stumble upon it. My aunt told me it. She looked at me. She goes, "You want to know about UFOs and aliens?" She goes, read Ezekiel in the Bible." And I looked at her. I go, good. So I've been in many. Not here in where I live at. There's not hostels. There's hotels and motels, right? And some of them have Bibles in the thing. In the whatever. Like I'm looking
Good
for.
old Presbyterian Bible, right?
Yeah, I'm not really big into belief, and no disrespect to anybody. Everybody can have their belief in something, but I'm more of a fact guy. Fact, and I'm fat, right? Fact and I know
Facts.
anybody. I want to see, right? Like as of now, I believe in Burneye, right? And I see him and I hear him, and I fucking love him. Haven't met him yet.
Love you too, brother. Pleasure.
Love you too, my brother. 100% fact.
We're all meeting right now.
I know, right?
Yeah, I would love to meet him in person, though. That doesn't, right? So it's like he's not written in a book. I'm not reading a book about Burneye. You know what I'm saying? And Burneye walked on water, and he got pegged to a cross. I'm not anti-religion. Everybody's listen. I'm not anti-religion. I'm not knocking on the fucking front door. I'm not census. I'm not any of this. I'm a realist. 100%. Right? And it's like this. If I never met Burneye, other than here right now, live on his channel, right? And I only read about him in a book when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. He would like, yeah, it would be something to like, believe in.
Santa Claus. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and then it's like, and the same thing goes with it. But now with Ezekiel in the Bible, and I'm not a Bible thumper.
But you felt something with Ezekiel. It resonated with you.
Well, I don't you no disrespect at all, Bernard, but I'm saying I'm not going to start chanting out scriptures from the fucking Bible at all. That's not what I'm into.
Fair.
Right? You got to read it for yourself, and don't believe it or do believe it. But you know what? It's funny because it's like this. My mother, she was quote unquote Irish Roman Catholic, right? And she the whole thing with the Bible and the way that I'm not trying to get all emotional and sad at all, but this is real. The way that she fucking died was fucking horrible. And I fucking looked at her when she was fucking like E.T. She looked like fucking E.T. She looked like Marilyn Monroe in 1965. She looked like fucking E.T. 5 days before she fucking died, right? And I said to myself, I go, well, whatever the fuck she was fucking praying to or whatever didn't fucking help her out of the whole one bit. So I go, that's fucking obviously one way not to fucking do it, right? You don't fucking worship anything. If anything you're going to worship, you worship yourself and positive energy, right?
Yeah,
and then you go from there. Everybody else's story about fucking thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that, that's fucking whatever. It's about positive energy and fucking knowing it to start off and not looking to the future about, what you can't do and thinking about what you can't do and what you cannot do and what you want to do and then I can't do that. Just start off, foundate yourself with positive energy.
Thank you.
Positive energy. I love rainforests. I love ponds and streams. Anything that fucking wants to destroy fucking rainforests, ponds and streams is I don't have enemies.
I think I diverted this conversation.
I get that though.
Maybe we should talk
anti-vampire.
Vampires.
Well,
Oh, is that where we're
corporations
going?
are vampires on this earth, and they're destroying the forests and nature, and that it's what essentially John is saying is that you can't get more positive or life or alive than being in nature and like making your peace with the positivity and the creation of life. Right? That's
And you know, and Calix, not to be a, not that I'm not a judge, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people don't get to listen. They don't soak it up like a sponge or whatever, so to say, right? So it's like this: the foundation of positive energy starts with simplicity of life, and it might be complex, so to say, but it's a pheromone. It's a pheromone. It's a physical movement. It's a frequency that one has in his voice. It's a body language. It's composure, posture, right? Bye vampires, right? Now vampires don't want to have fucking nothing to do with you, right? Because what? They fucking, these little sick fucks, they know that they can't fuck with you. These are the building blocks.
I'm trying to connect the dots.
Well, vampires like to suck positive energy out of good people. They like to destroy and wreck their minds, their psyche, rape their psyche, make them fall in love. And come on, I mean, what is this? Am I the first vampire slayer on the internet?
Maybe.
What it is that there's so many people that are lost, and they've lost their journey, they've lost their life, and they've surrendered their free will. And that once they've become drones and they operate on that low energy, low mental state of fight or flight, like John was describing at the beginning there, that lowest state, instead of vibrating on high love, life, energy, and light, and being on a connected, conscious, energetic, a higher conscious, energetic level, that you're able to get some telepathic things here or there, different out of body experiences, whatnot, but on that higher frequency, that in the society today, after the lockdowns and with all of the opiate crisis and the methamphetamine crisis and these different manufactured drugs, that people literally surrender their conscious will, their soul, their values, and their existence for, then are able to have these potential energies of body snatchers, or they're turning into these zombies or vampires that feed off of and are parasitic, essentially.
Zombots.
Yeah, it's sad, it's horrible, but it's like it just everywhere in America now. It's like, and Canada, North America, I mean, in the West in general, right? These like homeless encampments everywhere, the poverty, the absolute horrid opiate epidemic of addiction that is everywhere. And
Is it a choice to be homeless?
Well, it's a catastrophic epidemic of huge, of larger triggers. The main one that I'm trying to point out here being the synthesized drugs of the amphetamine and the opiates, and especially when they're mixed together and pumped throughout the streets, and that then takes control of these people, and they lose themselves and then become the addict, become the zombie, and become homeless because all they care about is getting their next fix.
In a weird way, that is also vampiric. Yeah,
very much.
I used to shoot up heroin for like a year, and I overdosed on it.
Cheers,
I did. Yeah, I should be.
We all have our story. Yeah.
Right. Power to you for living through it and getting off of it. Yeah.
So speaking of vampires,
seriously,
that's. I'm not fucking. You're not insinuating I'm fucking driving you back to doing fucking hardcore drugs, right?
You want to hear?
No. A part of healing and moving forward is telling your experience, right?
Yeah.
Grow
Cal-
some marijuana. Grow some
No,
fucking
no, no,
kush.
no. Wait.
No,
Let me
John.
finish my story.
Calix isn't being triggered to go back into it. He's sharing his story of getting clean and
Yeah, look at my
inspired,
eyes.
right?
Look, I'm staring into the camera. Look, I'm straight.
Exactly,
I'm
right?
sober.
Right? And
Hi.
A
you
little stoned.
you share your
right?
story of success.
Here. That's so funny. I just moved I moved the box just over to the camera. Anyways, oh yeah, no. So,
You're golden, brother. You are. So,
no, I did.
Stay with us.
I was
You were laughing at Sue.
the green Xanax bars.
Yeah, those ones, the artificial ones. A lot of them actually had fentanyl mixed in with them. They weren't just
Really? Even
Xanax.
in 2015? Maybe that's why they hit so hard. So I took
I'm missing a fucking front tooth, by the way. Man.
I took 2 of those, and then this chick I used to I just used to do heroin with, I guess. She administered the shot because I didn't know how to do it. And I took 2 of those green bars and I closed my eyes and I didn't wake back up. I woke up to, she said my face turned like purple and the room was like dead silent. And I don't know how I still have brain cells because I was like unresponsive and like blue in the face from lack of oxygen because of the 2 bars and a shot. You know, those little diabetic needles.
Your heart.
Yeah.
And
they gave me Narcan. So I don't know. It probably
power
didn't take the
to you for
paramedics.
surviving it and
That's great.
living more and knowing you
Holy
have
shit, brother,
more of a
really?
purpose in your
Wow.
life. How long have you been
Yeah.
clean?
Alex, you're doing good, dude. You're doing good. Don't have any flashbacks.
you.
You're doing fucking great.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
seriously.
So
Whoa.
maybe I'm taking too long with my story, but
Don't judge yourself.
I woke up to the paramedics. They gave me Narcan, and it like makes you. It's like adrenaline or something. I felt like my lungs were going to pop. I was like gasping for air, obviously, because I was not breathing.
Funny.
And then Narcan, like, dude, it hurt. Everything hurt. The paramedics. I was in the 2-story home, and like the paramedics like had like a weird hammock sling. They're like, I remember hitting the sides of the walls because they were like rushing me down to the ambulance. I just remember seeing this chick, like, I was just like gasping for air, and like there was a paramedic in the back, and then I recovered in like a day. But like that shit's wild. Like 2 green bars and two green bars and a shot. Like, that's so
don't do it again.
Nah,
See,
it's
the good thing
been
about it is
like, I think it's been like almost 10 years. I don't know.
the good thing about it is this: you lived through it, and you've learned.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna repeat that again?
No.
Seriously, yeah, interesting.
Good. So what it is this: Connor. Listen, Connor, and I don't like fucking quoting or biting quotes from anybody. Nothing, but it's fucking awesome, and it's the right time and the right fucking place, right? This is what the fuck it is, and this is for you, Calix, and Burneye, and Hans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah.
We don't lose, we learn.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, right? And
we don't lose, we learn.
I like that.
We
too.
learn.
It's not expensive, it's expansive.
I agree.
I like that, right? Well, it's expensive if you lose your life, and it just goes to show why you have in this day and age how dangerous it is, and why, if you're currently using, you should seek treatment, seek help, know that you have the power to take control, and that you can get
Wow,
clean, you
right.
can get off of it, and that you have the power to do so, and you're not alone. So, right, if anybody's listening that needs help, feel free to reach out privately or anything, right? I've been there myself, been off of opiates 5 years now from being prescribed and addicted to Oxycontin for 10 years, and
Yeah.
5 years clean and sober and off of it, and couldn't be
You never
happier.
shot up though,
And
right?
Fucking
Guess
beautiful.
no,
what? Guess
never.
what, Bernie?
I'm
Here
glad.
you are now.
I'm glad you
Fucking
never
beautiful.
shot up. It's
Absolutely beautiful.
not glamorous.
No, it isn't.
It,
Lost lots of friends.
I
that
honestly like it never even
So have
felt
I.
good. I just did it to try it. Well, like most of the things, like
did, as most do, right? That's
right, and it just was like you could smoke a bowl and like feel way better. It wasn't. It just
that's why, right? Legalize marijuana and everything else not good, and that people don't understand the pharmaceutical opiates are the same pretty much as street opiates, and they're all horrible, and it's an epidemic that needs to be dealt with.
My good friend just lost her son.
Oh yeah. I
One
actually
one day before his 16th birthday.
was it to the
Last
fentanyl?
summer, yeah.
Because
That's
my
horrible.
cousin,
And
my
in
like
Portland,
15. Oh
if
yeah.
you're over the age of 14, you have sovereignty over your own situation, and your parents can't say shit. And so she tried to help, and it was very, very.
Hey, how about this? Here's an example.
I'll leave it at
Here's an
that.
example. Not to be cold-hearted or anything or stone cold, but here's an example about intelligence and about indoctrination and about wisdom has nothing to do with this one, right? Indoctrination and intelligence, right? When I was a teenager, I'm 4,600 years old, by the way, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm 46 years old. When I was a teenager, I had a fucking a closet full of motherfucking marijuana plants, right? And I went to the store, 13 years old, 14 years old. Went to the store to get some fucking Snapple wasn't even around, right? And I love Snapple. Snapple's fucking pretty good. Went to the store to get whatever, something. Pack cigarettes. All right, ooh, I'm evil. Come back and all the fucking fucking marijuana plants are fucking crushed and fucking snapped. And I go, what the fuck is this? And I looked and 409, the fucking spray, the fucking toilet bowl, the fucking cleaning spray. And the only person in the house was my mother, right? And I go like this. I go, you motherfucker. I said to myself, I go, yeah. I go, yeah. I go, what'd you do? That's Satan's drug. Listen to this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a boo-hoo pity party. This is the fucking evolution of fucking reality, right?
I'm listening.
Satan's plant. That's a devil's plant. And not only that, top this one off. If the cops come in here, they'll take my whole house and I'll go to jail, right? So all of these scare tactics, right? Scare tactics. And nowadays, oh, guess what? Boom. You got to go to here in Florida where I live, right? You go to a doctor, and then you get the doctor money, and then the doctor goes, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, you're allowed to smoke marijuana now.
It's a whole different world, right? The youngest generation doesn't understand what it was like to grow your own marijuana in fear of literally, like, your mom wasn't wrong though. Like, the laws were, they would take the house if there was a certain amount of plants over it and whatnot, and like they just used it to control. And like you said, your mom's like Irish Catholic, like upbringing of it, that they part of the indoctrination was, oh, marijuana, it's the devil's lettuce, it's the devil's plant, and that they put that in to people's minds, and then simultaneously, prescribing them Oxycontin and opiates and stuff today. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's a good thing to notice it, and to note it. Don't have any emotions on like my poor mom, she was just brainwashed, whatever, or she's a fucking piece of shit. No. Don't have any negative attractions to stupidity, no matter what it is. Because if you do that, if you dwell upon it and look at it as a negative way, then a little bit you're being vampired. Your positive energy is being vampired. So it's like, this is as much attention as I'll ever show it as an example of vampirism. Right?
Sucking the life energy.
Fucking more than a succubus. What's worse than a succubus is your mother, your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
what's that? Should not be. No. What birth brought you into this world?
Well, hey, I fucking, that might have to be on a fucking future fucking session, because, well, I'll get fucking with it right now, right? See, I was born in 1977, and I said this to myself, and I said this to my brothers, fucking 7 years ago. Anything that happened before 1977 is history, his story. I can't vouch for any of this. I mean, that might fucking be stone cold or whatever. Whatever. I'm fucking open to ridicule, like fucking bing, bing, bing. It doesn't make a difference to me. But it's real. It's a fucking fact to me in my life, and I'm pretty factual on some stuff, right? A lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I'm fucking factual on. So it's like, this is deep, right? I'll get fucking deep, dude. Look, Jacques Cousteau is like Pee Wee Herman in my life. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about getting deep. Fucking, 1970.
Jacques Cousteau ever found any sirens?
Good question. What about Bikini Atoll? I cross-reference what you just said. I cross-reference
right, like, were there mermaids and mermen, and what did they destroy at Bikini Atoll? Is it named Bikini Atolls because they only were wearing bikinis because the bottoms were flippers and fins?
Boom. Yeah.
Hans, you're smiling on that. Do you got a story to go along with that at all?
Bikini Atoll. Well, we're told that there's 7 islands of Hawaii, but there's over 100. And they stretch all the way almost up to Okinawa, which is the southernmost Japanese island. And people think, Okinawa is just off the southern coast of Japan, but it's very, very far south. So, yeah.
How about this, guys?
Really?
I got a cousin, first cousin, and he is fucking... I can vouch for Burneye. Burneye, you would absolutely fucking... And I love the alignments of planets, and I'm not talking about... Because we're planets. Right now, us 4, we're planets, and we're aligned. Whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I feel you, right?
My cousin, he fucking he was a mortician. He was a funeral dude or whatever. Yeah, and it's not. I'm not a funeral guy. I don't like weddings and funerals are two of the same.
That's a heavy job, dealing with dead bodies and just working with the dead all day. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm with you, but it's not. I don't feel bad for for loving him and knowing him, right? So he is a whole nother. He's got some, and I'm not putting him on a higher mantle or whatever, worshiping him, but he's pretty intelligent, super intelligent, and nobody's perfect. But when it comes to history, right? When it comes to history, my mother was born in 1932. She had me when she was 45. Okay. Now, what did she know? She didn't know that much. Okay, she was Irish. Okay, check this out. My cousin told me this. We were talking about, I brought up the conversation, the topic of Zeppelins and airships. And I didn't say anything about the Hindenburg. And not that I knew everything about the Hindenburg or whatever. I'm on another level when it comes to, no pun intended, I'm on another level when it comes to airship and Zeppelin conversations, right? Here's what my cousin told me. And I wasn't pissed off myself that I didn't know this. And I wasn't, I got something fucking that Burneye, you don't know about this. No, no. Knowledge is for free. There's no charge of knowledge.
Exactly.
Right? My cousin told me this. He goes, the Hindenburg, he goes, all Zeppelins, and this is I've been talking to my cousin for fucking decades. He lives in Brooklyn, fucking New York. He never brought this up. I brought up the Zeppelin airship conversation topic, and this is what he said. He goes, the Hindenburg was filled up with hydrogen. That's why it exploded. He goes, all other airships and blimps, Zeppelins,
used helium, right? Exactly. Not a lot of people know that. And it's like, why was it the only one that they filled full of hydrogen and then used as the rule or the example to cancel all airships after that, when it's like it was the only one that ever used hydrogen? Everything else was full of helium. Right? It's very, very suspect for sure.
Beautiful.
All that, yeah.
Beautiful.
Doesn't add up.
Burneye. Fucking beautiful. So yeah. That's a fucking thing. Now that conversation with the airships and the Zeppelins, whatever. Okay. So that was in whatever, back in the black and white. Oh, the humanity, right? How about that? Remember? Looking at the thing or whatever, the fucking, and the guy or whatever. Oh, the humanity. Right? So check this out, Burneye. Calyx.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't wake up, buddy. I'm just kidding. Check this out. I don't wake you up enough. That's crazy. It's crazy. Check it out. So here's one for you. So I'll go ahead and go with this one. This is me. I can't speak for Calyx. I can't speak for you, Burneye, right? So I have a truck, right? I have a truck with 4 tires, and those tires are, I guess I would say rubber. Okay. Now, and this has to do with what I don't know, what we don't know, right? Now, once a year here in New Smyrna Beach, where I live, on an island. Live on an island. Right now, as I speak, I'm on an island. Don't get jealous, guys. Don't get pissed off.
I am a little bit. I'm up here in Canada, and like it's forecasting snow by tomorrow, which WTF, Floridian island.
Dude, honestly, I'm not ready for summer.
You're welcome to fly into Orlando. I'll come pick you up.
Maybe one day.
I emailed Campbell a couple months ago. I go, fuck, I didn't curse at him, whatever. I go, hey, I fucking felt like going, what the fuck, you crazy? Fucking get the fuck over to New Smyrna Beach. I got you. But whatever. Moving on. Check this out. Now, once a year, the Goodyear blimp, and I love puns. The Goodyear blimp comes down here to Florida, to New Smyrna Beach, at docks in New Smyrna Beach at the airport, little airport right here in New Smyrna Beach. once a year, right? Now, when you're in a Zeppelin, see, if you were privy, if you were born into a civilization, if you were born into a civilization that was Zeppelin, airship, fucking privy, you have a choice to fucking ride in the vehicle on the ground or fucking an airship, right? Everybody's got their own blimp. It would be normal. It wouldn't be fucking, it wouldn't be any different. In all actuality, in one way, if you want to look at it, if someone wasn't allowed to fucking wasn't privy to a fucking airship, I mean, can you? Okay, how about this? Would you be
What are we
fucking pissed
talking
off?
about?
Listen, calm down.
Shit.
Would you be
Airships
pissed off if
in ancient times?
Well, how about this? Oh, you're in a civilization that's fucking all there is airships and blimps, and you're like, fucking, and you're looking down, you're like 300 feet in the air looking down, and you're like, oh, I fucking wish I was on the ground right there, fucking driving around going like 75 miles an hour in a truck, right? Or compare me to that. I'm on the ground. I'm grounded, right? I'm grounded. I'm not complaining. I'm fucking building
Yeah,
this.
right. But you're free if you're in an airship, and they took that away from everybody. Essentially, is
Check
what
this
it
out.
is.
That's hilarious.
Listen,
Like, I want
have
my
a
own
fucking-
balloon.
I know I'm a little overwhelming. I know I overwhelm things, but check this out. The Goodyear blimp, right? It's a fucking tire company.
What are they doing in the air?
I get that right. Like the irony in that is something else. Kind of putting it in your face. We're making you drive around, and we're the only
Have a
ones flying
fucking
in
hey, have a good year.
Right.
Yeah, have a good year. Burneye, do you know how much I would love to motherfucking have my own fucking airship and fucking go wherever the fuck I want with no
Right?
fucking rules and restrictions?
Everybody, like, who here would not want their own airship? Like, that's the lead. Like, shout out to Jeremiah, Exotic Propulsion. Like, he's determined to build himself a UFO before his time is done because wants that freedom, and so we like.
Did you hit him up?
What we all need, exactly. I don't know. I think he's busy working on the Kalian
Is he working in the lab?
He's in the lab right now.
He's having a good year.
Hopefully we all have a good year. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like with these guys here, right? Is like if you make enough, if we figured out that the process where we actually transmutate the hydrogen into helium, and that essentially we should be able to make enough helium to like fly some airships eventually, and that's a goal. I want that's like a 3 to 5 year goal. Bernie's helium balloon.
I'm fucking with you 100%.
Right?
I'm with
like,
you.
I gotta start the GoFundMe. Go fund us. Who doesn't want to build their own airship?
Not me.
No? Why
Who doesn't want to?
I'm scared. I'm scared of flying.
Yeah, well, I'd be scared of flying on a Boeing these days. That's for sure.
Well, how about the Spirit Airlines?
I have not.
That's like Goodyear's. That's like Goodyear's fucking retarded cousin, dude.
I've heard. I have not had the pleasure or displeasure, depending how you look at it, of flying with Spirit. But apparently, it's really bad. It's like it's cheap until you try to take like a backpack with just your basic belongings, and then it's like the normal price of any other flight or something. Yeah. Right?
I've checked this out. I got a sister-in-law. She's got more succubuses and demons in her body than fucking anybody that I ever met in my life, right? My sister-in-law. And you know, sometimes these succubuses, these vampires, they'll walk you down a plank. They'll
Oh,
walk
yeah.
you right into a setup. They'll walk you right into it, right?
They have
And
to
the
sacrifice
glory
their
of God, the fucking glory of God, and you can pray on rosary beads. So sometimes you got to just face it, and it's not a fear. It's just like you got to just face it. You just got to fucking do it, right? And when I was in New Jersey, right, and she goes like this. She goes, "Yeah, I booked you a flight back to Florida," and I was like, "Of course," I was reluctantly to go. Yeah, right on. Like, and I was like, "Yeah, okay." And she's like, "Yep." She goes, "Your flight departures, what,
I'll be
fucking
right back.
Tuesday or something."
for show.
Hey, Tuesday. Careless, be good. So Tuesday, right? So I go, all right, boom, Atlantic City, right? I go into the bathroom, Burneye, Atlantic City airport. There's shit and toilet paper and piss all over the fucking bathroom. I go, yeah, right on. I go, this is a great fucking place to fucking. If the fucking
Sounds
bathroom
horrible.
looks, yeah, if the bathroom looks like this, I could only imagine, like,
The rest of the establishment, yeah, no
yeah,
doubt.
come on, cleanliness and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, boom. So I reluctantly flew out, and I was sitting in the. You'll love this, but I'm not right. I'm sitting in the thing, and my sister's sitting across from me at the airport, and we're drinking drinks, whatever. And she looks at me, she goes, "Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow." And I looked at her. I go, these are all succubuses and vampires, right? I could have fucking went down on that plane.
Me?
Still got on it though. Still got on it. So, these
That's the positive
they're,
energy. You don't project that you're gonna die, and chances are you won't. Unless, well, you're on the wrong Boeing plane, apparently.
Spirit Airlines.
Right?
Spirit
Don't
Airlines.
sue me, Spirit. I'm sure you've got an outstanding safety record. But
Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm not bad mouthing. My sister-in-law, she doesn't own Spirit Airlines. She's a fucking horrible cunt. Spirit Airlines is fine.
Hey, you got a lot of built up rage against your family there, John. Like,
Well, hey, look, I'm not trying to.
God, your family, you can't choose them, but you gotta love them. That's just how it goes.
I enjoy life forms that are producers of positive energy, no matter what. The doom and gloom and the people, the family members that I have, right, that are all of that stuff. See, that's what I've been. And I'm not playing the fucking thing
What
of
does that mean? The doom and gloom family members.
Well, like this, the opposite of creating things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's horrible.
It's not that I'll get to the point. This is part of the point. Now it's like this, right? A glass lens my uncle showed me when I was 2 years old, right? A big glass lens. And what we did with that glass lens, we vaporized a beetle, right? And I didn't even have any language. I didn't have any speech, but you know what I did have? Audio memory, which I do have, is audio memory. I didn't even have a language then. I didn't even know how to speak. I was 2 years old. What do you want from me? Right? Boom. Now, if you take a 10-foot glass lens and you aim that glass lens, 10-foot glass lens at a steam bladder, you know how much you're going to generate?
Oh yeah,
like an
they've been
alternator?
getting some. Thanks for bringing that up, and it's the Fresnel lenses, and I've been meaning to cover that in an upcoming Free Energy Friday, and that they have shown to get over unity in some of these the steam, specifically steam powered solar rigs that involve the Fresnel lens and focusing that light into the water. It's something else.
Yeah. So, hey, it's like this. Check this out, Burneye. I'm not trying to hog this fucking session, right? Not at all.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to see something?
Maybe I give
Guys,
us a
come
hint.
on.
Give us a hint. Are we scarred for life, or we're gonna change us forever? What you gonna show, John? What you gonna
All
show?
right. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, gonna be interesting. What's up with John? What is John gonna show? All right. What's Oh, hey, did you
What
get
is
yourself
Yes.
some coils right there? What's in that? Is that some rife coil?
Yes. What's this? Ready?
Deal.
We lost Hans.
We're down to Hans.
Mhm. I might pass
Where's
out
Gretel?
soon,
Oh.
too.
He's got Hans just messaged. He's got something going on with his roommate, so he will be back next time. Much love, Hans.
Yeah.
And we got John showing us. I think it's coils.
Yeah. I'm popping. Look at this. I'm popping fucking.
Popping the
Bang.
seal open.
Glasses
And
are off.
Mm-hmm.
Shout
What's
out
this?
to Bruce sees all. I just emailed Bruce, and hopefully we'll be doing an episode together soon. For those that don't
Ready?
know, Bruce. Well, we ready. Let's see, John. Well,
Boom. Look at this.
oh,
What's it? What is it? I can't.
we see some
Alright.
foam.
What's this?
We see some foam. We see some coils. Oh, we got a lens. We got the finale. Look
What
at
does that do?
He's got the lens right there.
What does it do?
It magnifies.
Uh,
What type of lens is that, John?
It's a big one.
I see that.
It's just a big magnifying glass.
Fucking big one.
Well, it is
Yeah.
a big lens. What are you doing with that?
Is that for
Short fucking.
is that for a is that for a cyclops?
Exactly. Yeah, watch. Fucking bring it back. Watch this. Ooh.
Mhm. The
It's a pretty
cyclops.
epic lens.
Cyclops' contact.
Look how big my hands are, right? Look at this thing. Here's a pack of. How about this? Here's a lighter.
Did you loot that from the Cyclops when you defeated him?
Right? Fucking lighter.
So, what you gonna be burning with that lens?
His monocle.
Fucking, some dials only work in the daytime, right? And I'm not being smart ass at all, whatever. But yeah, fucking right. So so with a fucking glass lens that size, and that's not that big. I'm looking at a fucking 40-footer, and I'm talking about fucking Nephiliums, all right?
You want to
40
get
fucking foot. What?
You want to get a 40-foot lens? Is this what you're saying? Correct?
Fucking why not?
Where are you gonna get a 40-foot lens from? That's like Titan Cyclops. That's 40-foot lens is a lot of glass.
Yeah, we fucking do it. Yeah, we fucking do some serious stuff.
No shit. That 40-foot lens, and if, like, you're planning on burning bugs, that's some Greek fire right there. Like, are you planning on burning boats from your island by chance?
No, fuck no. And how about this, right? How about this with a microscope? When you look in, right? When you look through a microscope, right? Okay, same thing, right? Glass lens, right? And then you got, as of now, right? As this conversation is, with a microscope. You zoom in, and I asked my brother, right? My brother, I go, what's the furthest you can zoom in? And he fucking looked at me. He goes, it all depends on your level of intelligence technology. And I go, oh, right on. So there's no end to zooming in, microscopically wise. It all depends on your level of. It all depends on your level of technology and intelligence.
Big brain.
Depending, like with electron microscopes or with actual lenses, is he trying to say? Are you trying to build a lens for a 40-foot microscope? Because that would be pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, if how about this? If a little handheld magnifying glass can zap up a couple, insects or whatever, it's called what is it called? Exponentiality, right? If a 3-inch magnifying glass can zap a fucking little ant or whatever. Okay, right on. As an example, right? Not that I'm an ant fucking killer.
You already admitted that. It's your first memory that burnt into your 2-year-old mind was burning that ant. A beetle.
It was a beetle. It was a fucking beetle, dude. Hey, so check it out. I don't fucking playing games around this anywhere around here. So it's like this. How about this? How about this? If you, and I'm not fucking questioning your fucking your intelligence. I'm not. Don't fucking take this as the wrong fucking way. Fucking cancel me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shut me down. No big deal. I fucking still love you, Burn.
All good, brother. We're having fun. We're freestyling today. It's a late night. It's fun.
Fucking brainstorming, freestyling.
What's up with John, right? Since what are you using that lens for? What are your plans? Like, is it for a telescope? Is it for actually?
I was given that lens. I was given that lens to me from a loved one that's not blood related as far as I know. But as far as I don't even give a fuck. But my brother from another mother gave me that lens for my birthday, and it has to do with the story that I told him, that I told you, and Calix. You were in and out a little bit, but no big deal. About my uncle showing me the glass lens when I was 2 years old. See, there's a thing behind the glass lens, the story, right? It's this. It's a separation. It's a difference between what I hear about, like the fucking oil sheiks or the fucking British Petroleum or fucking any gasoline companies, right? The production of energy, right? It supersedes it. The glass lens. When I was 2 years old.
I'm trying to make sense of all this.
Well,
there's a lot of information.
On Tesla Tech with Steve Ellswick, there's been a few presentations where they're using these Fresnel lenses, and it's put into a process of both electrolysis as well as steam power, and that through somehow it seems that it's like they're getting more energy out with the hydrogen being split from the water than the amount of light and heat energy going in through the lens, supposedly, is what the claims are. Something that's quite fascinating if true.
I did a year ago or something, whatever. I exhausted Google, right? So much to where it fucking popped up on my screen when white, and a little thing popped up in the top left corner and goes, click here if you're not a robot. And I fucking started laughing my ass off. I was like, this is fucking Google. Come on. I didn't even fucking, what? So where I live here in Florida, New Smyrna Beach, right? Okay. I wanted to fucking know where my electric company gets how it gets its power, how it creates its energy. Right? Not because I'm fucking pissed off because I gotta pay electric bills. But no, not at all.
I am.
Couldn't find it. I think things like that should be privy information. How do you hey, electric company, how do you get your how do you make your energy? Not why are you charging me for it? No, how do you
How do
make
you
your
generate?
Yeah,
Good
wind
question.
turbines.
and Burneye? I wouldn't be surprised in the effing lease at all if all of the coal trains, because I'm a model railroad. I'm a fucking rail fan. I'm a train guy, a fucking model railroad fucking dude.
You got
Fucking
any drones and airplanes or submarines? Both? Oh, got the remote, got the train.
I never, dude. I watched this video, like steam powered trains. That's
Right?
crazy. It just like it's just a bunch of boiling. That's why they put the coal in there, and then like,
Yeah, it's wild. And just
can you
heat
pull
the
up that
water.
video?
Oh, did you put it?
Oh, no, I haven't posted it.
Well, then
Show
no,
it.
Kalex. No, I can't.
Let me look for it then. Hold on, give me a second.
Heck yeah, let's watch some steam trains. I'm down.
yeah. Fucking let's see something.
Okay.
Some
Let me
steam
look
trains
for
and
it.
airships. Let's look it up.
Let me check
Fucking
the email.
steampunk fucking city, dude.
Let me see. Hold on. Shit.
And old
We all gotta
hydroelectric.
put our monocular in. We all gotta put our fucking monocular in. You know what I'm saying?
Steam. It's this really cool video. I think you're gonna love it.
All right.
I already don't like it.
All right.
I'd rather fucking no disrespect there, Kotex or Kalex. I'd rather just
Yeah,
fucking freestyle on fucking human on human.
Oh, you don't want to watch
No
this?
disrespect.
You don't want to watch it?
We'll
Nah,
check her out
fucking-
if
all
you
right,
find
we'll
it.
look at
We
it.
don't have to watch the whole. Here,
Well, look, now I want to see it. Now I'm just using
uh,
reverse psychology.
it's a really long video. So, but here,
All right, then, now I definitely.
I'm just gonna send it anyways. I
Just
think I
send
put
it.
it.
We'll
It's
figure
right
it out.
there.
It's a late
Does have
Wednesday.
anything to do with
There you
aliens?
go. It's Thursday. It's a
I know, I'm
Thursday.
getting tired, but I'm just trying to fight it.
2 a.m. My God, John, you're in Florida. What is it?
Yeah.
5 a.m. there?
I don't. Look, sundials only work in the fucking daytime. Burn. Yeah.
Fair. Right,
Hey,
well,
look, fucking. Yeah, well, you know what? You should be happy that I'm not fucking sleeping. Going, hey, I gotta get up at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, go to work to a fucking shit job, and half my fucking income gets fucking electronically deducted from my fucking bank account.
the story of everyone's life, right?
Well, not fucking mine. not.
Well, living
Not
it up,
mine.
yeah.
Hey,
Must
You
be
just skip
nice.
through it.
John's doing something right. Living on an island in Florida and doesn't have to get up and work in the morning. Oh, here we go. Now it's
Shark by
showing
Capital
No,
World.
right?
the
Shark by
science.
Capital
of
World.
steam
The
pistons.
science. I know. I thought that was wild. I saw that. I was like, I never knew that's how it worked. I literally didn't know how it was powered. Like,
Yes,
steam.
Kim, and the irony, and
So-
we love you all.
Where
We're
And
fucking.
where does so it boils water, but what propels it?
We're beyond live.
What propels? What moves the wheels?
So the steam. So when it heats the water into steam, the rising steam you see right here, the gas,
Mm-hmm.
and then it condenses it and shoots it through, and it's the steam that is moving and moving
Like
everything.
a piston or something. Let me see.
Yeah, the steam moves the pistons. You got it.
It's fucking. It's. I mean,
A lot of water. A lot of
Yeah,
bubbling.
look at that. They said that like I said I think it in this video on like
it's like spitting a fucking watermelon seed out of your mouth, dude. It's pressure and fucking right in direction. Doosh.
right.
You fucking spit a fucking watermelon seed out of your mouth.
Look how
It
big
bleeds, and it fucking goes.
that tank is.
It's okay,
So
Angel Wings, to we're running late or tired and running out of steam. That we can just plan a full new stream together if not able to hop on right now, as
I know
it
what
is
time.
getting late.
Yeah, if you guys want to call it whenever, it's 1 a.m. here, but I'm
We
chilling.
got
Yeah,
like
you know,
10 minutes.
back.
I'm
Hey,
chilling.
Burneye, back to freestyle, fucking freestyle.
All right.
Yeah, what
Check
up?
this out. Check this out, dude. Fucking. I'll start it off like this. When I was in New Jersey, right? I'm right there, fucking on the Jersey Shore, all the way to the north. On the Jersey Shore, I go down. I fucking walk down fucking 2 football fields at night, and I look across the fucking bay, and there's fucking Coney Island. There's fucking, well, it used to be the World Trade Centers, whatever, but that fucking, who gives a fuck, right? Boom, Freedom Tower. You see the whole fucking, I'm right there. I'm the best place in New Jersey that you could go to when I go there, right? Fucking, there's JFK, LaGuardia, Newark International Airport, and a couple other fucking who gives a fuck airports around that area, right? And I remember sitting back in
high traffic
Yeah.
area.
They
Right.
really go into detail how this works.
Right? They want you to build your own model.
Straight up. They're giving you the answers.
Hey,
John, you were saying you're into the model
yeah,
training.
I was just adjusting the camera. Adjusting
Do
my
you
fucking.
do you have a model train that is steam powered by chance, or just the little
No,
electric
not at all.
guys?
I'm more into streamlined diesel.
Nice.
Yeah, I think there's a diesel video too.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for
But I thought that was wild.
reset.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? You got steam engine and stuff. So check this out. Fucking boom. So as I'm sitting in the backyard, daytime, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever, boom. I'm looking up and I'm seeing fucking planes, hearing them and seeing them. And I go, look at these fucking motherfuckers. They're about to fucking hit each other. No, they're not about to hit each other because they're at different altitudes. But they look like they're going to run into each other, but they're about maybe a couple thousand feet above each other. But they look like they're going to run into each other, right? And they fucking never did. And I was like, not that I'm fucking hoping on a fucking airplane fucking collision, dude. I don't want to see that fucking shit. Anyways, moving on. Check this out. You guys want to get scared? You guys want to get fucking scared?
Not before bed.
Right? Like, are you gonna give us all nightmares here? What?
Nobody's getting any fucking nightmares, dude. Fucking come on. Fucking calm down, dudes. So
All right,
I come back to Florida. All right, there's fucking goosebumps are gonna happen, right? So I come back to Florida, do Smyrna, right? And fucking couple of weeks goes by or whatever, and I'm in the back
sister.
bedroom.
Welcome, Angel.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, sweetie?
Welcome.
Good.
Good to have you.
About time I get to come over here and say hello.
Right? Exactly.
Oh,
Like,
that's adorable.
Perfect timing.
We're
You just got here.
open panel tonight. Well,
That's
Angel
very
Wings
adorable.
Do you have your photos, some of the photos to share by chance available today, or we'll do that next time?
Well, maybe next time, because I'd have to send them all to you somehow, because I don't have a way to look at them without exiting everything, because I'm
Fair.
using my phone.
Fair enough. We will plan one out then.
So hey, Angel Wings, you just got here at the right time. Check this out. I'm all about details. Check this out. Burneye, you listening?
I'm here.
All right. I'm laying back in the back bedroom, right? All of the windows are open, right? Okay. And I can hear the waves crashing on the beach. No big deal. Normal thing, right? Okay. And I'm watching, here it is. And I'm watching Law and Order, right? And in the TV show Law and Order, they go from the precinct to the streets, and then they go to the courtroom, and then there's commercials on the TV show Law and Order. I don't watch that anymore, but whatever. Check this out. So I'm catatonic, right? I'm laying in the.
You gotta hop off.
Much love, Alex. Catch you next
I'll
time, brother.
tune
Thanks for
in.
joining.
All right,
Alex,
buddy.
you good, Bob?
I'll keep watching. I think
sure. No worries.
I'm out of steam.
Respect,
Speaking
brother.
of
Much love.
Much
I'll
love,
see
Bubba.
you on the next live soon.
For sure.
Don't say it like that, but we all love you.
Okay.
We all love you. Burneye.
I'm listening. All right. So you have Law and Order on.
Check this out. Right? I don't have to pull rank on. I don't see. One of the best things about me as I evolve, I don't lie. I don't make things up. I don't have to make things up. Check this out. Goosebumps are coming.
You weren't wrong on the first one, so.
So I'm laying back in my mother's bed, and she's at work, whatever, right? I'm at the house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, gargantuan living room, gargantuan dining room, big kitchen, right? Okay. I'm the only one in the house. And I'm laying in her bed, right? Fucking comfortable bed ever, right? And geographically speaking, with the compass, I'm laying down, my feet are to the east, my head's to the west, my left side's to the north, my east side's to the south. And if you did a body scan on me, my heartbeat and my REM eye movement was that of absolutely no brainer. This fucking dude right here is laying down. He's fucking sound asleep. Boom. I'm alert. I put the fucking, I am the definition of lazy, right? Like, fuck, I love being comfortable. And I'm sitting there, laying there, and fucking I hear this. Right? And I noticed it. But I didn't move. I didn't react to it. And I'm watching Law and Order at the end part of it, right? Fucking 10 fucking 45 at night or whatever. It's a 1-hour show. And it goes to commercials. John Supp's still catatonic, laying there like a fucking cigar store. Indians can't even lay like I do, right? Comes back, a 3-minute commercial. 3 minutes of commercials, 2 minutes of commercials. Comes back to Law and Order. Oh, they're in the courtroom, right? And it says the description on the fucking screen, courthouse or whatever. Like, I give a fuck. And I fucking hear it louder than I did before the commercial started. And I said to myself, I go, that high altitude passenger jet should have been long gone by now. I heard it before the commercial started. a high altitude passenger jet, you got about a good maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and the thing's out of there. It's out of your area, right? It doesn't linger there. A high altitude passenger jet, from experience, LaGuardia, JFK, Newark International, Jersey, we're out, right? So I got fucking high altitude passenger jet fucking experience. And I go, what? I go, that fucking thing should have been long gone by now. I pop up out of the bed. I fucking walk to the fucking window, which is right, and I open up the curtain and look. The windows are open. Look, and there's this motherfucker. There's this fucking craft.
Did you get pictures? Only in the mind. I know how it goes. I know in the moment it is hard. Can you describe this craft that's
Yes.
you experienced?
Yes. On the where and on this island, right? So I'm on 17th Avenue. The back of the house is facing 16th Avenue. And then you got 50, you got 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, all the way up to 27th Avenue, right? I'm on 17th Avenue, the back bedroom, and this was coming from what I seen was over 16th Avenue, behind the fucking house, on the next street behind me. And it was about 3 telephone poles above the fucking ground. And the undercarriage of it was illuminated from the ambient light from the street lights. Right? And the back of it, I'll give you the dimensions. The back of it had 4 fucking thrusters. It was, I would say, at least 40 feet wide, at least, I would say about 20 feet tall. And the length of it was, I would say more than 70. And now if you divide 4 circles into the back, if you divide 4 circles into 40 feet wide, 20 feet tall, whatever, 30 feet tall, 50 feet wide, 30 feet tall, divided circles into the back of it, that's how fucking big the thrusters were. And I fucking looked. Hey, I looked and I go, and I could see it was blue fucking flame. Not fire, but blue
Plasma
igniter coming out the back of it, right? And it was going like this.
It was like stationary, levitating almost.
Going like this.
It was very slow.
Yeah. Yes.
When was this?
This was in 1997, 1996,
Okay.
95. Now check this out. I looked at it and I go like this. I go, boop. I go, yep, I'm looking at you, kid. Right? I'm not scared of anything. So I fucking walked, fucking didn't run, but I fucking didn't gallop. But I went through the fucking bathroom, out the screen room door, into the backyard to get a fucking better look. And that thing turned into a fucking dart in the night sky. This was nighttime. And fucking gone. And I go, wow, you know what? And I said to myself, I go, fucking boom. I go, I fucking just seen that. I go, I just fucking seen that. I go, fucking, I go, that's fucking, wow. That thing just fucking ran from me. That thing just fucking ran away from me. It fucking, right? So it's like this. Now, it's not a plot. This is not a fucking plot, right? So I fucking, and I was like, whoa. I was like, that's fucking, I don't doubt my fucking, I wasn't eating mushrooms and I wasn't fucking, I didn't eat a fucking, a poisonous frog or anything, right? No excuses. I don't doubt my fucking senses one bit. Eyes, hearing, I didn't touch it, right?
So it's very interesting experience, and like the details are very Very fascinating, and have to share that your story with Michael Schratt specifically, as he loves documenting the fact you're saying it in 97, and that it sounds like it was a human program experimental craft as opposed to something extra dimensional potentially. Is that what, like, or do you feel that it was interdimensional or not of this world?
Okay, beautiful question, and that's a beautiful question. I don't feel like I'm being put on the spot at all, right? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to guess, because in a on a topic like this, guessing is doesn't do any doesn't value it
So
anymore.
from your memory of like when it took off like a dart, did it go like up and out of the atmosphere, or did it remain like in our sky and like within the horizon sort of thing, like it stayed in the atmosphere?
It took me about 5 seconds to get from the window to fucking go boop, out the washing machine room, out to the screen room, and out the fucking back screen room door, and the fucking thing was gone. And I go,
There.
what the fuck? And I looked, and a fucking pin light up and out, and the fucking you could hear the dude. It wasn't fucking. It was. I'm not fucking. I mean, there's so many things that fucking it could have been like. Oh, it was scared as fuck of me. It was maybe they're in. Okay, check this out. I told my brother and I told my sister this story. Boom, and my sister goes, well, she goes, fucking, they probably just fucking dropped you off. They probably dropped you off. And I go, well, you know what? That's fucking funny. I don't like I don't like your rendition. And I told my brother, and he goes, you know what? He goes, you weren't. He goes, yeah, fucking. He goes, I believe what you're saying. He goes, I believe what you're saying. He goes, I go, oh yeah, okay. And he goes, maybe the thing didn't even have fucking nothing to do with you. Didn't even, not that it didn't care about you, didn't want to know. Just you were just in the right place, the right time. And he goes, maybe the thing came out of the ground. Listen to this. Maybe the thing came out of the ground and was calibrating its instruments.
Maybe
Exactly, right?
maybe it didn't expect you to see it, because I know a lot of people that see them. They claim that they might have caught it by surprise, because they assume most humans can't see them.
Exactly, right? And that's what it sounds like, is that you literally were just in the right place at the right time. And with the different airports around there, that if it was like
no, this is in Florida. This is not New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, you're saying
no, yeah, no,
mixed up.
Brother, no need to apologize. No, I just no, you're good. You're good. You're good. What I'm saying is the airports when I was in New Jersey, previously a month before this experience, I was in the backyard of New Jersey looking at airplanes. So that fucking sound.
I got you.
And so when I was laying in the bed, and I heard the sound before the commercials, 2 minutes of commercials, I'm such a fucking nice guy that because I love my brother in Jersey, I love him with all my heart. He's a cool dude, fucking awesome guy. I actually fucking, as I'm catatonic with my eyes open, not moving around anything, I hear it, and I actually imagined a fucking Orlando International Airport plane flying to fucking New Jersey, and how cool it would be if I was on the fucking thing to fucking go and, visit I brainstorm, right? I don't fucking feel bad about that. But I actually fucking imagined fucking being on that plane. Like, imagine people on the plane going to fucking New Jersey, and fucking how much I would fucking like fucking that'd be cool as fuck if I was on
So
the
it
fucking plane going
sounded like it was just a normal airplane taking off until you caught on to the fact that it was
commercial.
still there making the noises.
3
and
minutes
getting
later.
louder.
Almost
3
like it
fucking
was
minutes later.
almost like it was mimicking another craft so you would hear it. Because I've heard of them mimicking sound too to try to pretend to be something it's not so people don't look or try to figure out what it is also.
This thing was fucking low level. This thing was 3 telephone poles above the surface. It wasn't high up, it was low. I could see the undercarriage of it. Illuminated from the ambient light from the street light.
Well, you'll like this then. I had my own experience. Actually, I was in Discord actually on video, and someone actually seen it with me. But I had an incident where there was a helicopter in town, like literally just barely above the electrical wires. There was no sound. There was no breeze because the helicopters. You would think it would make sound, and it high pressure,
Yeah,
air and
destroying
stuff.
the air.
And there was nothing. And I'm like, how am I seeing this helicopter and all of the other people? So it was like an aircraft that made no sound that was mimicking a helicopter or even an entity pretending to be a helicopter. And it was
That's
checking me
wild.
out. And yeah,
That's wild.
it was like,
Have you guys ever heard of the state not state parks, the national parks and the people disappearing in national parks?
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
Lots of missing folks there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a place right down the road. It's about I would say maybe fucking 6 miles down the road from where I am right now, physically. And it's called Cape Canaveral National Wildlife. Cape Canaveral, right? It's a government owned park, right? And it's got a couple mounds in it. It's got a couple mounds, middens.
Gotta get us footage of that. The more mounds, the merrier. If they got some mounds at Cape Canaveral in Florida, you gotta get us some footage, John.
So this is just a start.
Well, in Wisconsin apparently has a lot of hidden mounds as well, and even some giants found too.
Oh yeah, big time. I encourage everybody to go out and find their local mounds and take pictures and then try to get a permit to excavate or just try to dig in.
Well, that's why they're national parks, because if you go there with a metal detector or a shovel, by the time you even get knee deep, probably something bad will fucking happen. And I'm not trying to scare off anybody. It's just like, that's how it is.
Half the time, just charges and fines for trying to excavate on a park, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's called Turtle Mound. It's right down the street, in 6 miles south of where I am right now, right? And it's protected by the Department of Interior. Place shuts down. You can go in there at nighttime. You're crazy. No, not at all. Yeah, and I'm not saying you don't want to go there at nighttime, but just whatever, right? So it's like this. This is just the beginning, Burn. This is just the beginning, my brother.
Well, and some places contain and hold a lot of high dense energy as well, and a lot of UFOs supposedly are attracted to a lot of that as well. And there's even a rumor, a story about farmers that found giants, but they had to seal it off, and strange men came in to seal it all off and wouldn't let nobody buy it because one of the farmers actually died. Something killed him.
Really?
Yeah, they won't say what.
How recent was this?
I I just heard a story by someone at work. I could ask him more about it.
Definitely, please do. You gotta investigate these things. And on the topic of like shifting and what I've heard some people bring up as a thesis that, it kind of could make sense is like if there's like what appear to be these like men in black sort of thing that come in these when there's giants or aliens or other entities or off-world things, that who knows if they're actually people or they're just mimicking humans, and it's not even humans that control or hide it up from us, but in fact some other group or beings, right? Like,
Well, I've been in an incident where I'm like an empath, where I literally a very rare empath where I can feel everyone's energy, not just some people, but like everyone, including other entities and other spirits and beings. I feel energy from
full
everything.
medium.
Yeah, it gets crazy and really intense sometimes, and that's why I have a lot of protection around me all the time because of that. And I was driving to work one day, and there were shadows, and I swear, and this is how you can tell when there's a spacecraft above you, when you're casting a shadow and there's no clouds, and so you're like, what is that? Because I had like an extreme pressure. I felt pressure on my head, and I told it to stop, and then it went away. And then I was jokingly, I looked and I saw, like this like really huge, massive, like big circle of a ship over my car, and I could see like 3 other shadows too. So there were like at least 3 other ships there. And I,
Right.
yeah, and I was
Never,
jokingly,
never,
I said,
never
I
doubt
did
your
see your
senses.
shadows. You're not hiding very
Never
well.
doubt your senses. If anybody ever says you bring to the table a story that you believe that you
That
fucking
you've
experience,
experienced. Yeah, exactly.
if anybody goes, "Oh, you're full of shit," whatever, then F them. Leave them alone. They're no good. They're no worthy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
They're no good.
When you've
They're
experienced
ungodly.
what you've experienced, it doesn't matter what others think because you've already lived the experience, and no one can take that away from you, right?
That's why beautiful things like this happen. Good things do happen, and it's like, let's hear it. Let's fucking hear it. And if you bring bullshit to the table, you're bullshitting yourself. So it's a win-win for all of us. You know what I'm saying? The ones who don't bullshit. Well, yeah, my sister told, how about this? I feel like fucking Willy Wonka, the original one. So much to say and not enough time. Scratch that. Whatever he said. Come on. My sister told me, she goes, she goes, they're on a cloud in the sky. And she goes, I looked up, and she goes, boop, the cloud turned into a thing, and then it just darted off. Daytime. I was like, all right. I didn't doubt her. I didn't go, oh, you're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? No. Good story. Well, now, whether if she was making it up or bullshit, that's on her. That's not on me. Right? Good. Check this out. I'm driving up the road over here in my town, and I got the windows down on my truck, daytime, 10 o'clock in the morning, and I hear this weird sound, right? And I go, what the fuck? And I fucking look up, and there's a cloud. There's a cloud. It's not that big of a cloud, but guess what's coming out of the cloud? A Zeppelin.
Really?
And the Zeppelin kept on coming out of the cloud. The cloud wasn't big. It wasn't that big. And the motherfucking Zeppelin, pardon my French, or pardon my, the thing kept on coming out of the cloud. And I looked at it and I go, and I'm driving 25 miles an hour. windows down, and I go, you, what? And I trust my eyes. I trust my eyes.
That's wild.
Glasses are off now.
I've seen a couple clouds the other night that looked very suspicious, like they were elongated cigars, and they were just so out of place. They were so dark. It was weird. It was like all the other clouds are white, and then they're just these like dark entities in between the clouds. It was I got pictures. I'll pull them up next time, as I gotta get them up.
I got pictures too of like AI drones.
Your word is absolutely yes.
But it's better to always have pictures, and that's the whole point, is that to train yourself when in the moment to remember to get the picture or the video, because that's the hardest part. And like, I am so mad at myself that last summer, when I swear to God I was experiencing Sasquatch or something, that I was way too petrified to actually take a video of it or try to take a picture, because I was like trying to freaking barricade myself in the camper and use the phone as a flashlight instead of taking pictures. But it's like, man, looking back, I really wish I had taken a picture instead of being consumed by fear, because there was something extremely large outside.
Well, that's where your word comes in.
Yeah, but it'd be a whole nother level if you actually, get pictures of it. And that's, I'll make sure if I'm ever in that same sort of situation again, that I do get a picture, because, well, last time it didn't kill me and it didn't break through. So, I should be good.
It's not that I left this out at all. But not to make it more creepy or anything. Nothing's creepy. But where I live is the north part of NASA.
Yeah, Cape Canaveral, right?
Yes, the northern part of it. I'm on the same island where they launch all the rockets, everything. I'm on the same island, Barrier Island. Now, when it comes to weird things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's fucking dance. And I'm not, I don't make things up, whatever, but I'll check this out, right? Me and my brother from another mother, like you are, or brother from another mother, right? We are in Mosquito Lagoon on foot, and we're at the end of Castle Windy, which is a trail. It's a canopy trail in Cape Canaveral, National fucking Wildlife, right? And we're down there, and we're in a silent competition with each other. It's about 70% of a mile, almost 3/4 of a mile walk through a canopy trail. We got our bait bucket, we got our fishing poles, boop, one pole each. And he's over there, and I'm over there, boop, and we're fishing, boop. And fucking 3 of them. And I'm not a scaredy cat or whatever, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And both of us looked at F-16s so low that if I'd had a nice river stone that you would skip across a brook, because I used to live in Maine. Right? So I know what skipping stone. There's no stones here in Florida. So check this out. And I look over at him. I go, what the fuck, dude? And fucking, whoop, they go across the lagoon. And then as soon as they get to civilian airspace, you think I'm bullshitting? Yeah, I love it. As soon as they get to civilian airspace, they go vertical. And I go, what the fuck? 15 seconds later. And I go, what the fuck? I go, what is it? What is this, World War fucking 3? I looked at my bro. I go, what is this? Are we under attack or whatever? There was fucking MiGs. There was fucking Top Gun, fucking Tom Cruise, fucking F-16s. And I'm going, what the fuck is going on? And fucking, we didn't stop fishing. We kept on fishing. And then a couple more fucking flew. And I was like, and so low. Like, you want to talk about under the radar? Like, fucking what radar? Like, fucking.
But you said MiGs along with F-16s. Like, you obviously know the difference, and you're saying you actually saw MiGs amongst the F-16s.
Yes.
When was this?
90 fucking 8, 99.
Weird. That's
So
weird.
I didn't fucking get. Me and my bro, we didn't get fucking scared or anything. Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. No, I fucking wasn't pissed off or anything. I was like, whatever. I was like, that's fucking pretty cool to fucking see an air show. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
No,
and then fucking decades later, I come across this fucking stuff about the fucking the national parks with people fucking disappearing in national parks.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, because I'm a brainstormer. I like to fucking brainstorm. And I was like, okay.
It's just like, what
And
were
one
they
scenario.
MiGs? Like, why were there Russian planes amongst the Americans across Cape Canaveral?
Hey, Burneye. They were so fucking low. They were so fucking low that you literally could have fucking threw a fucking. You could have fucking threw a fucking. You could have threw a fucking soda pop fucking bottle. An 8-ounce soda pop bottle. You could have fucking threw it, and it went right into one of the motherfuckers' turbines. That's how fucking.
Like, that's dangerous flying. Like, especially national park, bird sanctuaries along the coast. Like, that's just breaking protocols. That's a very
right over the top of our fucking heads. Right over the top of our heads.
God,
I'm
man,
not gonna.
That's wild. Interesting, right? Like, wonder what the hell that would have
been. National fucking park, right? So, and I'm not trying to make a fucking mountain out of a fucking molehill or anything, but you know, one thing, and I'm gonna let you know right now. This is when I'm not a fucking making things up, whatever. But here's a potential, a possibility. There's a possibility. Boom, fucking people fucking disappear, fucking national parks, fucking up there, Yellowstone, Yosemite, whatever. Boom, national parks. Oh, people. Okay. Well, me and my bro, we're not your average motherfucking people. We're not your average. We're not your average, right? So let's just say, not let's say, but here's one thing, and which is good to fucking think about it. Maybe there was an invisible fucking ship fucking looking at us as like fucking food or something. Oh, yep. And then fucking the government or whatever goes, oh, fucking those two fucking, what are you, fucking stupid? These guys are gonna.
Hans was still here for this story because he actually has a similar experience when he was in Egypt where he saw an orb, like a Tic Tac style UFO orb, and then a couple of the Egyptian F-16s chasing it or following it. So, very interesting stuff.
That's fucking, yeah.
But
imagine, right?
I'm sorry to cut it off, but we are 2 hours in, and it is 2:30 a.m. here. I have to get to sleep. But last words, Angel Wings, you still with us? We got a plan a full other stream, and this was fun, John. We will do it again. The stories of
Great first time.
Absolutely. Oh, there you are. All right.
I was here. I just had to clear my throat. I've been dealing with like allergies and my chakra system is on full bore, high energy right now, and working on my throat chakra. Oh man, it's like hard to keep clear with all these allergies going on and stuff.
I feel you.
Hey, listen, guys. I want to learn and I want to get scared at the same time. Can either one of you do that?
Probably, but that's for another day. I love you all, and Angel Wings, I will definitely email you, and we will set up a full stream because we still got to do it and get your pictures, video together, and we'll also cover some tarot and so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Burneye, you want me to? I'll email you some fucking some pics.
Absolutely, brother, for sure, and we'll cover it because like I don't doubt your experiences, and those are some anomalous things that's worthy of investigating. And I know a few UFO researchers that would be very, very intrigued with the details you shared, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you
Absolutely.
both. Thank you, Calix. Thank you, Hans, from the beginning, and thank you to the audience. Much love.
Until next time.
You crazy mother. Yeah.
It's just Burneye. Burneye just like that.